Hey guys, gals, OG here. Just a little heads up on what's to come on the channel. In future videos, we're going to be talking about some Colossus moves, March setups, and what equipment to focus on, and much, much more. So I wanted to let you guys know that I'm working on it, and it'll be out pretty soon. Now, let's check out today's video. What's up everybody, Mr. OG Games here. Big shout outs to Kevin Costello, Justin Richard, and Clement Puget. Thank you all for your support on the channel. And today we have a milestone, excuse me, not that everybody is at this point, but this is the next milestone for me in this castle that I've recently acquired. And today we're going to be starting Castle 39. Now, a lot of azurite was needed just to start the castle. I don't buy azurite, so it's a matter of hidden monsters. It's a matter of keeping the mine boosted, VIP on, and hopefully when I get the scrolls that are needed, I get a good amount from each one. I think lately I've been, what have I been averaging? I think it's been close to 106, 107. I was shocked the other day I got 151 from one of them. It was crazy. It seems that when I do 3 to 5, I get more than when I will do 10 or more. So, I don't know, just a little food for thought. But before we start Castle 39, of course, we want to make sure that we are not going to use as many resources as we can. So throwing on some artifacts to help with the reduction of the resources is always a must. Now, I did have monthly on at the time, and that of course gives you a little bit anyway. But throw your pieces of artifacts in. That way you are able to get the most reduction possible. Now, the biggest factor in this would be the building time. As you can see, before I made any adjustments, well over 30 days. I think it was close to, what, 33, 34 days? I mean, that's insane. So, rotate your gear. My recommendation is, of course, always have your main gear. That's for attack. Work on some defensive gear if that is your route in the game. Then, of course, always make sure you have a couple pieces to help with building, with stamina, recruitment, you know, that sort of thing. So they don't have to be as high level as you know, as your main gear. But keep them in the background because you're gonna need them, and they're gonna help you reduce time along the way in the game. Now, the next thing I had to do was change my Lord skills as well. There is 2 spots on development that are gonna help with speed, and as you can see, after doing so, I've got so many points left over. But as we look down, it pretty much ends pretty early on speed anyway, when you move your Lord skill points into development. So that is a must. That is a big saver right there. As far as percentage, I think it ultimately ended up at 15% faster. So I'll take every last little bit that I can get, and now you can see what it's dropped us down to. Much more obtainable. Shaved off several days, and my ultimate goal, I could have started this 5 days before I did, 3 days before I did, something like that. But of course I wanted to time it with an event. So when you're seeing this footage, unfortunately it's about a week and 2 days late because of real life scenario and work taking control. So my apologies on the length of time in which it took to get this out. And at this point in time, I have much less time to wait than you're seeing on screen now. But I tried to time it with the next event. So we just finished up Void, and I knew when I started it, I would have had to spend, 24 days worth of speeds just to finish in that event. And I believe I do have it, or I'm very close to that, but that was not my goal. I don't want to go through them all at one time, and I'll explain why here in a minute. But the next thing I did was I started it so in 2 weeks from now, or 2 weeks from when I made this, that I could have it ready for the Strongest Lord event in Frenzy. So that's the plan. I'll have plenty of speeds, of course, and I will also be saving a lot of those speeds, because after 39 is finished, in order to get to 40, I need to raise my hospital up to level 39, and I've got 5 more levels of that. So I don't like to watch a hospital take the days and days and days that it does to go through the cycle before you get it. That is a no-no. When you get wounded, you can't really do nothing. They're trapped. You can't, it's not like you can take care of your hospital capacity while it's being built. That building is pretty much done for. So that's where a majority of my speeds will go to. So it's all a timing. It's all a time game. As you can see, I am now pumping everything back into War Lord skills right now. As you know, I run Archer, Cav, Angel. So the priority here is to choose the path that's going to best suit me. And unfortunately, the way the game is set up, to get some of the Cav stats that I need, I do have to get some Mage stats. It's only, I believe, in a couple places. Once I get down and I fill in all of my Angel requirements, as you can see, then I've got some leftover points, and I'll sort of pour them. And I change this occasionally sometimes, depending on what the situation is currently in the realm, depending on what's coming up. I may run them additional in infantry attack or infantry HP, just kind of to help out when I get into a situation during Elite Wars, when I'm paired with some others. That little extra buff will help them go a long way also. And I personally, unless I know that I have something coming up, I will take those extra points instead of rotating them into infantry stuff, and I will put them into development to get me to that first stage in the development list, that first milestone, and really the gathering. I don't gather a lot. If I need resources, I'll either get them during plundering when attacking, or for this build here, I had an Alliance member that really hooked me up with about 7 million iron, and most grateful. And that is how I'm getting a lot of my resources. I'm not really farming a whole lot. I don't have any farms in this realm. I don't really gather in this realm. I strictly get it off the backs of others. I know that's not what some of you like to hear, but when your realm's at war, your realm's at war, and you're going to do what you got to do to progress. So there you have it. Castle 39 finally in the oven. I do apologize for going 10 days without a video. That's a long time. Like I said, some things came up in life to where it's not easy to take even 10 minutes to do a voiceover. It's just not in the cards sometimes. But future videos, as I showed at the beginning, will be coming out as soon as possible. But as always, if you guys liked the video, smash the thumbs up button, and if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe. And until next time, y'all keep gaming, and I'll see you in the next one.